From Transformers United comes the 2-pack of Windcharger versus the Decepticon Wipe-Out, otherwise known as Necro. Yes, I picked up this at a local toy store, and I was unaware of this particular 2-pack, and I just had to get it. And Sky's so excited about it that she just decided to jump into the video. But I'm going to break these guys out, go through them. I might even compare Windcharger to his Reveal the Shield US counterpart. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to do that. And we'll see if this is something you want to get for your collection. Be right back. All right, so Sky has made her appearance, but she's going to leave the rest to me. Now, I saw this set and I'm like, I did not realize there was a repaint of Windcharger who was a Decepticon. So I'm going to break this set out, which, you know, looks very nice in its box here. And we'll put that aside. However, it seems to be missing instructions. So this was not a totally sealed set. So I'm just going to have to rely on my Transformers knowledge and my memory to hopefully put Windcharger and Wipe-Out. Wipe-Out! All right, we'll dispense with the music, but we'll get them in their vehicle mode somehow. But let's zoom in on these guys. So as you can see, obviously, Wipe-Out is a repaint of Windcharger. Now, Wipe-Out also goes by the name Necro, and was in Titan's Return the headmaster partner of Full Tilt, and just fell over. But this is a very different form than just becoming a head. Becomes a muscle car style sports car, and I'm definitely interested in seeing the deco. Now, before we get into Wipe-Out, though, I do want to quickly compare the two versions of Windcharger, and it pretty much looks like the coloration is identical. Usually the Japanese one is much better, but this looks pretty much the same except for the Reveal the Shield rub sign right there on the Reveal the Shield's chest, and just a regular Autobot symbol with a nice white outline on this Windcharger. So yeah, not seeing a lot of difference in the deco. In fact, they are virtually identical. So if you wanted to pick up the set for Windcharger, you don't need to necessarily go back and get the Reveal the Shield one unless you really want to rub a rub sign. And if you do that too much, you could go blind. So let's go through these guys. For the posability, I will use Wipe-Out because Wipe-Out is a bit more interesting. Now, as far as any type of ankle swivel or anything like that, there's a little bit because the feet are on ball joint posts there. So there's a little bit, but not a ton. Now we have to do this test. You understand. Full Jean-Claude Van Damme, though he leans forward, but he's got the wheels so he can, you know, potentially roll from side to side. He can kick forward. Kicking back is a little hampered by the hood of the vehicle. That can tip back slightly, but it doesn't give them a lot more room. Side kick, there is a knee, though it kind of puts up this plate. Now, there does not appear to be any swivel. These are ball joints on the hips, so no swivel on the legs. The arms can go all the way around. He can bend at the elbow, and there he does have a swivel because of the ball joint there. The head itself can turn all the way around. So decent. This is basically a core class style Autobot. Well, in this case, Decepticon. And just to give you a look at the deco, I love the dark blue and the black combination on Wipe-Out. And there is the classic gray and silver, well, kind of lighter gray, black and red with Windcharger. So both are neat looking robots, Cybertronians. Let's get them into their vehicle modes. Oh, before I do that, I do want to point out they have the hand weapons that come out. So they are armed, even though they don't have separate guns. They do have these, say hello to my little wrist friends. So that's kind of a nice touch. So there they are in their sports car modes. Again, virtually identical, just different deco. Of course, a nice Autobot symbol and Decepticon symbol adorning the front of the car. Now, basically, they are not Camaros. They have Camaro elements and apparently Dodge Charger elements, and yeah, they're confused. They have some definite identity issues. But it's time for the roll test. Windcharger does very well, as does Wipe-Out, which I'm not surprised about. I mean, it is the same mold, and despite the lack of instructions, I was able to get them in here. They're not complex Transformers. But it is cool to have another Decepticon who looks like an Autobot and can challenge them for their mastery of the road. But yeah, I definitely like having an additional Decepticon Windcharger here. Good bot, but I mean, I already had the Reveal the Shield, so that's not a great addition to my collection. But still, I mean, can you really have enough Windchargers? But definitely a cool repaint of Windcharger. And I do like the silver in the front there. Similar, but a little bit different deco. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this set. I think it cost me like $60 at the store, but you'll probably have to look on eBay. I'll put a link in the description so you can get these guys if you so choose. And it's definitely fun. I love repaints, and having another one doesn't bother me one bit. In fact, while you're mulling over this set, you can check out this video over here, which is a bunch of repaints I really think you should check out and probably get. And of course, we'll see you next time. If you're enjoying this content, by all means, feel free to subscribe. But most of all, I'd like you to have fun and good hunting.